Close your eyes and relax. Feel yourself connected to the water. You may even wish to splash your face lightly. Know that as you do this, you are activating your own watery elements. As you relax with your eyes closed, visualize yourself sitting by the seashore. The sound of the waves is comforting in its continuousness. The rock upon which you sit occasionally catches a wave as it rolls in, and you feel the spray upon your face. It is stimulating, and the water has a hint of salt. It makes you realize that here the water and earth intersect. The sea before you is a soft, rich green, fertile with unseen life. The sun is not visible against the distant horizon, and you are not sure if it is dawn or dusk. The sea air is soft, and as you look out at the expanse of water, you begin to see wisps of mist and fog. At first, they are scattered, but they begin to grow and draw together. They swirl and dance as if actually coming to life out of the sea itself. It begins to form along the beach, so you cannot see where the shore ends and the water begins. Within the shifting sea mist, you begin to make out a vague form. The mist actually seems to dance around it, as if it is the center of its life and activity. Somehow you know that this must be Nixa, the king of the element of water. You whisper his name more to yourself than to the waters, but the sea mist responds, shifting and dancing around the figure. It becomes more clearly defined. A second time you speak the name, and this time a little louder. It is done as if to test whether the mists will shift and dance in response again. The mist swirls and arches around the figure, and you see it move. Yet a third time you speak the name of Nixa, sending it out strong and clear. The sea mist parts and Nixa steps out from the water and onto the shore before you. His face is a soft shade of green, and his robe is a deeper, rich green, edged with the very foams of the ocean itself. His face shifts and changes, almost as if in response to each wave of the ocean. Throughout it, though, his eyes hold your attention with great feeling. He motions for you to follow him, and you stand and walk beside him along the shore. Before long, you come to a rocky area which contains several tidal pools. He motions for you to sit beside one, and he steps into the middle of it. He bends and cups some of the water into his hand and holds it before you. This is the life-blood of the earth. Without it, no life could be sustained here. Without it, you could not exist. At its most primal level, your own blood is no different than this in my hands. All fluids are linked together, and one source of life fluid affects the others. Nixa turns his hands over and restores the water that he has cupped within them to the tidal pool below. He waves his hand across the surface of the pool, and scenes begin to appear. You see the life essence and energy of water everywhere. You see rivers, streams, and ponds from all over the world. You then see the earth as if looking from a distant star, with the blue waters covering most of its surface. Again, he passes his hand over the pool, and the images change. You see rivers and other natural water sources polluted with chemicals and toxic wastes. And you see beings both strange and disfigured by such activities. You see the life of the seas dying, and you see the vitality of crops and the foods weakened by poor water. Then you see images of the human body superimposed over the waters of the natural world. As these waters change, the human body responds. As you observe, the body ages before your eyes. You are even able to see the flow of blood through the veins and arteries and to all of the organs of the body. In the beginning, the blood is glowing, vibrant shade of red, strong and healthy. As the body ages and is exposed to the impure water sources and foodstuffs grown within them, the blood changes from a vibrant to a duller shade. The natural waters of the world have repercussions on the human body. It makes you feel tired, unclean, and thirsty for pure waters. As a stream is polluted in the world, so the stream within your own body is polluted. And as the waters are respected and harvested, your own life becomes respected and brings great harvest. Though humans try to believe otherwise, no part of the world is separate from them. Everything influences everything else. Yet again he passes his hand over the tidal pool. Now you see images of the water sources of the world that you had never expected. You see forms, faint and delicate, dancing upon the crests of waves. You see deep ocean creatures and sea creatures, life and vibrancy. You are shown beautiful divas and nymphs that surround and inhabit every natural source of water. You see creatures of the waters and the shores that bring health and new compassion to the world. You see yourself, strong and vital, working, playing, and living with them. You see a joint effort of both realms working together. And you see waters from everywhere flowing strong and clean and pure. From the water comes great life, abundance, and health. As you open the watery world, you will have opportunity to work with those of this realm, to change what has gone before. You will learn to bring forth from the waters of your own work with those from this realm, and of your own life environment new inspiration and abundance. Nixa reaches again over the tidal pool, and he retrieves a beautiful coral-colored shell. He then fills it with water from the pool and pours part of it over your head. It is cool as it streams down your face. There is a slight stinging of the eyes, but it passes quickly. You wipe your eyes and look again at Nixa. He stands brighter and stronger before you. You see and feel his energy deep within your soul more intensely than ever before. The water has cleansed your vision. The world around you has changed. Everything is clearer and cleaner. In the distance, bobbing upon the ocean's surface, are several beautiful mermaids, their eyes fixed lovingly upon you. Several dolphins jump from the depths a short distance from the shore, and you are positive that there are fairies riding upon them. Tiny water sprites are seen riding the crests of each wave, emitting soft musical laughter as the wave breaks upon the shore. Nixa holds the shell, still containing water, to your mouth, and you drink. It is sweet and crisp. You never knew that water could taste like this. It fills you with a love for the waters and those beings of it. It also leaves you with a sense of longing for even more. Nixa then places the shell in your hand. This is a sign of my promise to work with you and help open the mysteries of water to you. Do not be fooled by it, though, for it carries great responsibility. Water is an intoxicating elixir, and if you accept this, you are promising to immerse yourself in it and fill your life with it. By accepting this shell, you accept the responsibilities and the joys of working with my kingdom and those within it for the betterment of all. If you are unsure of this commitment, leave the shell with this tidal pool. Here it will remain for you until such time as you choose to take it upon yourself. The choice is always yours. Nixa passes his hand over the tidal pool again, and the sea mist rises from it. As it surrounds and envelops him, he is drawn down into it, and as the mist dissipates, there is no sign of him. You stand holding the shell in your hand. You look out to the ocean, and there, standing upon a crest of a wave, you see Nixa. Surrounding him are sprites and beings of the water element. A whale passes closely behind him, covering him in a shower of water. Then there is nothing but ocean. You look back at the tidal pool at your feet. You think about the water element and all that Nixa has told you. You look at the simple beauty of the shell in your hand and all of its significance. And you make your decision. As you do, the image of the ocean and shore begins to fade, and you find yourself back where you started at the beginning of your meditation.